Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play We the Revolution. And I'm starting it here just because loading? I don't know what's going to happen when I click on this. So I thought I'd load here and say hello. Let us continue with Act 1, Day 6. Oh. Continue. What? Yeah, that one? Not sure how well the system works. Ah, lui. What are we doing? People are calm. Jury's not revealed its verdict yet. Alright, this is where we started. Hierarchy. Oh yeah, he's dead. We had him executed. Slowly working our way up. We've read those, if memory serves. Okay. I know, but good relation with the younger son. Papa. Monsieur Pochard et moi. Ah. Yeah. We've not let anyone go yet. This is going to get me in deep trouble, isn't it? Speech for the prosecution by Antoine Quentin. Compatriots will counter-revolution, treason, fraud, advocating monarchy. Yay. Neglect of duty. Compatriots, Citizen Capet, previously known as King Louis says of France must be punished for conspiring against the people of France. I mean, I can't really complain about that. British history involves a case of treason against the king. Louis Capet tried to defend his absolute authority. By plotting against the National Constituent Assembly and the people of France. We all remember July of 1789. He gathered an army, 15 foreign regiments, these foreigners, and ordered them to surround Paris. Soldiers led by Baron de Bensenval were to capture deputies and shoot at citizens defending the reforms, and so they did. The Royal German Regiment drew first blood. After the plot failed, Louis Capet tried to flee the country with his family and scheme with foreign monarchs abroad. Is that not the reason he took flight from the Tuileries one night in June of 1791, using someone else's passport? Was he not heading to Montmedy, where his loyal armies were stationed, ready to take him to Austria? If it were not for Postmaster Doré, the scheme could have ended tragically. How do I move on to the second page again? Louis Capet will never abandon the thought of suppressing the revolution by force. Before the events of 1792, he gave orders for the Swiss Guard stationed in the Tuileries to be doubled. He conducted a public muster in front of horrified citizens. The people had no choice. They had to act before Capet attacked. Citizens of Paris who tried to stop the madness were shot at, even after Capet's escape to the National Assembly. Evidence. An order issued by Marshal de Broglie to Baron de Bensenval. Is this just the page 2? My lord, should any reason appear, shoot the rebels without hesitation, just as his majesty ordered. Have no mercy, for they shall have none either. V.F. de Broglie. Okay. There's no protocol. Okay. If I open your trial, answer the questions when asked. Capet is the name of one of my ancestors. My name is Louis Auguste de Bourbon. That may have been your name before you raised your hand against the people you had sworn to defend. As a king, I've never done a thing against my people. I love them, and I still do. Objection. There is evidence of Louis Capet's treason against the people of France. He should be tried as a foreigner and enemy, not a citizen of the Republic. Questioning the defendant will stir the impatient audience. Once angered, the people may even start a riot. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I have to unlock the questions, don't I? Right. Doré was a witness. Okay, so some of them I can only link together. This is... Right. That would be method. Defending his authority, I assume, is motive. So suppressing the revolution is the accusation. International plot. Oh. I don't know. I think that's method. That's accusation. Gathering the armed forces, that's method. Surrounding the city method. Suppressing the revolution. Oh, there's no traps. That's good. Oh, that has to be motive. And that has to be accusation. Okay, so after you get enough right, you're told it basically. Oh, I could. Oh no, that's the thing though. No one is going to be happy if I let him go. Was the accused planning to... do I want to do all the questions? Because you get to mess with the jury with your questions. And we're not interested in the report, so it doesn't matter what we ask for. So, okay. Did the accused strive to abolish the National Constituent Assembly? I would not convoke the Estates General for the first time in generations and then acknowledge the National Assembly to act against it and all the required reforms. Oh, right. So I assume convoke, he dissolved the Estates General, Estate General, and acknowledged the National Assembly. Then why would you call in armed forces after the National Assembly's transformation into the National Constituent Assembly? My ministers pressed me to ensure my people's safety. It's a bold statement, considering how many of your people were killed during the unrest in July. It pains me greatly, but the only person responsible for that is Baron de Bensenval. De Bensenval's carrying out Capet's orders. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. Who issued the order? Who issued the order to fire at citizens? Either Marshal de Broglie or Baron de Bensenval. The one responsible should be the one standing here, as he was not authorized to issue such orders. Really, not according to this document. It was signed by the Marshal. Marshal de Broglie went too far and lied to us all. I swear on my crown, I did not issue that order. De Broglie is a sworn monarchist and was given an army to suppress the revolution. Would he work on his own without Capet's blessing? People sometimes do stupid things. Oh, right. So... Oh, I'm in deep trouble. I'm in deep trouble. Who was who helped you suppress the revolution? Frederick William II? Francis II? Catherine II? Or maybe your relative Charles IV? Who would have been king in 1792? Is that George IV? Oh, this is appalling. Victoria took the throne in 37. Was it just Georgian through that? It was George III in 75. When was George IV? It's one of the Georges, 3 or 4. Justice awaits them as well. Nonsense all of it. My only desire to take my family out of Paris is I did not wish for them to suffer house arrest. We all know the European monarchs despise our ideals of freedom, equality, and brotherhood. Am I to understand that you tried to prepare a joint military intervention? I deny any such accusation. There is no evidence for such outrageous claims. I would never turn against my beloved France. Liar! He tell his own mother, never mind his country. Oh, we're in trouble. So I assume if I go slightly more peaceful, they get... I'm not going to have you executed. I'm going to be nice, because then I don't get... Then there's no trouble. No. What did the accused plan to do with the constituents' deputies? Nothing. The assembly that I joined on the 27th of June, 1789, granted immunity to its members, and I intended to respect that. And yet you ordered your soldiers to seize and imprison the deputies, perhaps even execute them. There's no evidence of that. My enemies spread rumours to get rid of me. I don't need evidence against a coward. I need this to jump back up. I've made a mess of this by going peaceful. Who is responsible for going not guilty? Who is responsible for the delivery of the passport? My butler. I ordered him to prepare all the formalities regarding travel to Montmedy. The city hall has not received any submissions from your butler. I do not know what to say. Monsieur le juge, Louis Capet's butler was seen at the Austrian embassy. They surely took care of all the documents for the defectors. Monsieur Tonville, that is mere hearsay. Who said such a thing? Bring him here so that he may repeat it. There is no need. There's hard evidence, especially in light of what the accused has told us. Oh, no. Jean Doré. Please introduce yourself. Jean Doré, postmaster of Sont menehul, Monsieur le Juge. Oh dear. Did the accused locate introduce himself to his full name? No, he didn't introduce him at all. He only produced someone else's documents. So he tried to hide his identity. You could say so. I used the name from the documents after he showed them to me. He never objected. Then how did you learn of his true identity? By the image on the paper assignation. Then a messenger from General Lafayette confirmed my suspicions. I ran as fast as I could to Varennes to inform the authorities. Right. Tell anyone the destination. He asked for the way to Montmédy. I told him to go through Varennes à Gand and warned the coachman to be careful. The road is difficult there. I'd like to comment on this testimony. I confirmed that I had no intention of escaping. I was merely travelling. It is the right of any free citizen. Right. I'm arresting you because I don't really want to have you executed because I want to mess with history, and I don't want to risk anything more because we might have a riot. Verdict. Prison. Oh, what? Okay, so acquittal they hate. Prison is good for both of them. It's not actually that much difference. Yeah. Acquittal would mess with me. So they like it. My family like it best. And I was just doing my job. If I'd pushed harder, I'd be executed. We're thinking about the Restoration here. We're thinking about 1850. Well, either one of them. Monsieur le Juge, the crowd in front of the building is enraged. There may soon be a massacre. A rumour spread about hidden evidence of Citizen Capet's treason. People have gone mad. What evidence? I will go to them. I'd ask you all to stay in your seats until I return. I want him in prison. Aye.
People, what vexes you? Why are you so angry?
I meant to click on that.
The king lied to us!
Oh no.
That coward ran from us! He'll surely run from justice as well! We found proof of the king's treachery in his secret iron cabinet!
What am I doing? Influence points. What do I do with these? So they're withdrawn, and they're withdrawn. So they're withdrawn with everything. So I don't know what I'm meant to... I can't remember... Like, what's the approach? Is it you're meant to link this up? So this is... They're withdrawn, so I'm meant to manipulate. Is that it? I have no idea. I think it's that.
Louis Capet is just flesh and blood. A citizen just like you. He cannot escape the long arm of the law.
I think...
We won't turn a blind eye to new evidence. We shall dutifully pursue each line of inquiry for the Republic and only for the Republic.
Am I doing the right thing? That's what we've gone for. I don't know what I'm doing.
To our country and stay here for good. No one is more concerned about this matter than a judge of the tribunal.
Like, surely revealing it should give you a lot more interest. Okay. Oh, I've been pulling it up. Okay. But I would have thought it would have had more of an effect than that if that was your best answer. But surely revealing it should tell you what the correct answer is. I'm really confused. Bad judge. How did I... Oh my goodness. This is so... Ah! Like, am I meant... Was that the best result I could get? What am I meant to do now? Okay, evidence... There's evidence... Really evidence has been found of his guilt. Defendant likes to explain why he concealed his secure iron cabinet and the documents hidden within from the convention. I'm just really annoyed by that. Like, it was doing nothing. What's the point of having something like that where you reveal the thing? Like, it should tell me what I'm pressing. Like, because now I'm like, was that the worst option or the best option? Because if that's the best option, why even have this case where I can make a decision if he's going to be executed? Why have me involved at all? That, like, player agency's a thing. Maybe I'm just horribly misunderstanding things. That's entirely plausible. Would the defendant like to explain why he concealed his secure iron cabinet and the documents hidden within from the convention? I had nothing from the convention. No one asked me about the existence of such things. kept your correspondence well hidden under lock and key. Can only be retrieved with the assistance of a master locksmith. And any affluent Parisian has a lockable cabinet. I, for one, am keenly interested in locksmithing. Oh my goodness, we've got a load of new things. So they're very aggressive. And now, we must execute him. No, I don't want to execute him. Speech of the prosecution. He tried to flee. He thought of suppressing the revolution. Instructions issued by the Minister of Internal Affairs, Jean-Marie Rollin. A letter from Emperor Leopold II. A letter from the Duke of Brunswick, Charles William Ferdinand. Okay. Yeah, we've done that one. The deputies of the so-called National Assembly are to be carefully questioned, and if any of them should display common sense and cease to support the Assembly, reward him with an extraordinarily high allowance and forward His Majesty's thanks. We trust that with God's grace and help, His Majesty will soon arrive within the imperial borders for us to grant His Majesty, as well as our beloved sister, safety and to potentially take the steps necessary to re-establish the natural European order within the borders of France. His Imperial Majesty, the Holy Roman Emperor, King of Hungary, Bohemia, Croatia, Dalmatia, Slavonia, Galicia, Ludomeria, etc., Leopold II Habsburg. Anno Domini, 1791, 15th of May. Yes, they got it right. People often put 1791 AD, but it shouldn't be. It should be AD 1791. In the year of our Lord, 1791. Anno Domini. 1792. Your Grace, soon we will come to your Majesty's rescue. However, for the time being, I implore your Majesty to muster local troops that remain loyal. I shall issue a warning to your Majesty's subjects that any and all who dare raise a hand against your Majesty would suffer the direst of consequences. My armies await my orders to curb the tide of anarchy in your Majesty's country. Duke of Brunswick, Lunenburg, Charles William Ferdinand, AD 1792, the 9th of June. Okay. Question. That didn't come up before. Okay, so... Are there all of these linked to this? Okay. That was your counter-revolution? Questions to reveal 5. Attempted to escape was your... Ooh. Minister's order. No. A letter from the Emperor is evidence. A letter from the Duke is evidence. Minister's order... Oh, I don't know anymore. Attempt to escape is not evidence. Course of events? Minister's order method? Yeah. There's another question to reveal. What? Oh. Evidence? Yeah. All questions unlocked.